tracks, stats, and facts. www.enterthedome.com.
Good people, what's going on? Happy Father's Day, Juneteenth weekend. Yes, we back episode 23. Thought it'd be a good time to switch it up a little bit. But first, let me say I appreciate the new subscribers, followers on Twitter, comments in the comment section, ideas I've been receiving in my DMs, everything, man. Just so I really want to say I appreciate that. Again, episode 23, we've talked about years in hip hop and things of that nature, and the battle of 96, 1997. We talked about Kanye. We talked about a lot of things so far in these first 22 episodes. But I thought it'd be a good idea, since we've had a lot of conversation recently about a top 25 producers list that I put up a few days ago. It's been circulating, quite a bit. It's 5 years old, and I made that very clear that I would probably change some things up, but it's 5 years old, so a lot of people say, well, this person is missing, that person is missing. What about this? Or DJ QUIK is not high enough, even though I had number 11. Well, I didn't see Ninth Wonder on there. Where's Ninth Wonder at? Yeah, you can add him to it also. I said he could be anywhere between 15 and 30. I said that. So why not today? Let's go East versus West and talk about the careers of DJ QUIK and Ninth Wonder. We're going to talk about 20 of their songs apiece. We're going to talk about their legacies and things of that nature. Some might think that QUIK is better than Ninth. Some might think Ninth is better than QUIK. And you got the East Coast and the West Coast. You got Regency type of situations. It's about vibe and styles. They don't sound anything alike. Both are very talented. Both can play instruments. You know, and things like that. They both have their own thing. You know what I'm saying? So I thought this would be kind of interesting, man, because like I said, a lot of people hit me saying, well, where's Ninth at on your list? A lot of people said, well, I think that DJ QUIK should be higher. And I'm like, well, I have him like number 11, I believe, all time, but he could be higher. You know what I'm saying? Some people say DJ QUIK is the greatest producer on the West Coast. Some people say DJ QUIK is better than Dr. Dre. I would say that he's right up there close. Then of course you have Battle Cat and Daz and a lot of other great producers from the West Coast. But some say that QUIK is right there close to the top, if not the top. Now on the East Coast side, a lot of people have called Ninth Wonder, kind of like Star Wars, with Pete Rock being Obi-Wan and Ninth being Anakin Skywalker type thing or whatever. Some people, hold him in high esteem and rank him pretty high amongst East Coast producers or amongst producers in general. So they both have their own fan base. Ninth fan base has grown a lot, of course, over the last 10 years or so. More and more notoriety. QUIK is a legend, of course, already, and it's been known for a long time and started out with that QUIK is the name. You know what I'm saying? So let's do this. We'll get into more into their careers and things of that nature, but let's look at some music, man. You know what I'm saying? And again, this is going to depend. I want to do something different because I could have easily done, Ninth Wonder against Jay Dilla or Ninth Wonder against Just Blaze, and it's all going to be just kind of like some East Coast boom bap. Or I could have did DJ QUIK against, another West Coast producer, or DJ QUIK against Daz. Maybe that would have been very interesting as well. But it's always good sometimes to mix it up and show East versus West. Some songs will resonate with you if you're on the East Coast. Some songs will resonate with you if you're on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? It just depends. But for me, I try to be as clear when I say music is music. You know what I'm saying? And I always talk about, like I said to a few people on Twitter, the ear test. People say, well, this person has the most number one hits, or this person produced for the biggest artist, and all. I don't care about none of that. I care about when I get in my car, what sounds the best in my ears. I'm sure there are other people like me. Yes, there's going to be certain songs or certain sounds that might resonate with you. Some people like pianos more than like guitars. We understand that. So even in production, just based off sound, sometimes the beat could technically be better for one producer or beat maker. But that doesn't mean is better than the other sound. Because the other sound just might be something someone like to hear. The beat could be technically better, but might not sound better than the other song. So when I talk about these 20 songs each, and I'll post them in a few minutes, it's really about how it sounds to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm interested in the comment section at some point, how you look at some of these matchups that I have. And like I said, I'm going to post the songs and everything like that. And so you can take it and run with it. I want to start off round one, and we'll do this kind of like I do some of my podcasts, kind of like a versus thing for fun. We'll talk about these 40 total songs and maybe some omissions by both, because obviously when you have extensive catalogs like these guys, 20 songs is just 20 songs. I mean, Ninth has produced over 20 albums like by himself. QUIK has produced 15 to 20 albums or more by himself. You know what I'm saying? His own solo albums, and then the Second to None albums and Sugar Free and other people's albums. You know what I'm saying? So these guys got a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'll do? I'll go ahead. Let's add. Okay, I'm not sure if this is big enough for you guys. It looks pretty big on my screen. Round one, Tonight, off the debut album, QUIK's the Name. A monster, you see what I wrote up there, monster West Coast classic from QUIK, and I'm going to put that against Little Brother's Loving It, produced, of course, by Ninth Wonder, off the Minstrel Show, Underground North Carolina classic, East Coast classic album. Now, obviously, I'm going to have to take DJ QUIK in round one with Tonight. It's a quintessential West Coast classic. During that time, a lot of people were comparing DJ QUIK to Eazy-E and to NWA. He had his own thing. He had his own crew. You know what I'm saying? But this is just a monster song. It's a legendary West Coast song, Tonight. Hey, man, but, Loving is a dope song. I like it. I always thought it was pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Well produced, well received by a lot of fans. And I think Ninth Wonder said before that when he was playing songs for Jay-Z, leading up to Threat, I think that Jay-Z heard Loving It and liked Loving It as well. So Ninth did this song a few years before the Minstrel Show, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll give round one to DJ QUIK. Round two, Hearts of Men, off All Eyes on Me for Tupac, versus Threat, Jay-Z, produced by Ninth Wonder. Now listen, I love Threat. I think Jay-Z actually killed it on there. I think it's one of his best lyrical performances on the Black Album, to me personally. Very dope beat from Ninth. But what QUIK did on Hearts of Men is my favorite song on All Eyes on Me. Pac killed it. When he came on, he said, "Yo, Sugar, what I tell you what I was going to do when I get out? I was going to get on these cats," basically, you know what I'm saying? But this was to show that versatility in DJ QUIK. Because, he has a lot of different sounds and styles. But Hearts of Men are just simply one of the greatest beats that I've heard. It's very loud in your car. The Hearts of Men, one of my homeboys, man, one of my friends, frat brothers in college, man, when All Eyes on Me dropped, Ray, shout out to Ray if he sees this episode, he used to play the Hearts of Men in his Explorer on like 10. You know what I'm saying? So Hearts of Men is gonna win round two. Round three, Dope Boys off Game album. Now, everything's about sequencing these comparisons. So right now, obviously, this Dope Boys off the Game album is my favorite beat on LAX. Simply is not. This is going to go up against Face the World. Let's go West Coast for Ninth also. Face the World with Nipsey Hussle. Look, this Face the World is I think it's on the Crenshaw mix tape that Nipsey, rest in peace, was selling for like $100 each, and I think Jay-Z bought like 1,000 of them or 10,000 of them, something like that, because he respected Nipsey's hustle. No pun intended. This is a great song. I really love it, man. If you guys haven't heard this song, "Face the World," check that out, man. Dope Boys on LX is going to win this one though. So right now we're looking at 3-zip DJ QUIK. Game is often underrated for his ear for beats. You know what I'm saying? Because not only the LAX have great beats because people think that, oh, the documentary was all production. Well, Doctor's Advocate, Jesus Peace, documentary 2.5, 1992. Game was always big on his ear for beats. And he has a new album coming out called Trillmatic. And I'm interested to see how the production is because Game has a good ear for beats, man. Like really, really good ear for beats. So QUIK killed this one again. It shows you DJ QUIK got some heat, man. But yeah, Dope Boys off LX is gonna face the world out of here, unfortunately. Now, round 4, Dollars and Cents by DJ QUIK, the MC8 disc. Dollars and Cents is a dope song. I think the song is even doper than the beat. Excuse me. But the beat is dope. But it's going up against Duckworth. The final song on Damn. Knife Flip, like 3 different beats. It's an amazing story, amazing song about how Kendrick father met the other cat for their label. I mean, it's an ill story, but the production, if you just listen to both of these beats, the instrumentals, Knife clearly has the doper beat right here. I mean, it's just a doper beat. So Knife is going to run around 4, 3, 1. DJ QUIK, round 5, Pitch It on a Party. I like Pitch It on a Party. Feel good joint. QUIK got a lot of great summer songs. You know what I'm saying? Songs that just sound good for the summertime or the spring, cookouts. You know what I'm saying? So Pitch It on a Party is a dope song. But it's going up against the track Let It Go, featuring Mos Def, Talib Kweli, and Little Brother. If you never heard Let It Go, it's kind of one of those underrated songs in Knife's discography, man, as far as like production. Go later on, go to YouTube, put in Let It Go, and listen to that joint. It is a classic East Coast boom bap hard song with Black Star and Little Brother on it. The verses are incredible. Mos Def is incredible as usual. I think Fonte brought it home at the end. Check that out. I'm going to give that round to Knife Wonder. 6. Let's get to a little some R&B here. Addictive with Truth Hurts featuring Rakim. Look, man, everybody remember that joint, and it's still banging the club, buddy. That is a hard song, man. You know what I'm saying? Addictive is a hard song. Number 6 here in the comparison. It's going up against Honey, Erykah Badu. Now, look, Honey's dope. I like Honey's video. I love Erykah Badu. The vibe was great. And, the funny thing about Ninth is, even when he does R&B tracks, it still has that boom bap flavor to it. He found a way to make it work. You know what I'm saying? So I think, Honey is a great song. It sounds good on the radio. But Addictive is addictive. The way that beat is, the guy Rakim is on there. I mean, it's just a great song. It's just a better song than Honey to me. I would give that the edge over Honey, even though Honey is a very dope song. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. So let's go to round number 7. Let's Get Down. Tony featuring DJ QUIK against Is She the Reason by Destiny Child. Is She the Reason by Destiny Child is probably the best song on Destiny Fulfilled to me. Now, Knife ended up getting 3 songs on that album, if I'm not mistaken. And I think that's the best one. The instrumental to Is She the Reason is very, very dope, man. It's a sensual song, man. It's very dope. But there's something about that Let's Get Down by Tony and DJ QUIK. I think if you put both of them on right now and on YouTube, I think you would see that Let's Get Down by Tony just better. And anytime it's hard when you have Raphael Sadiq singing over that kind of production, man. And even QUIK brought it in at the end with this dope little verse. So right now I have it 5-2 DJ QUIK. Now, round 8, the way it's going down with Shaq and Peter Guns, that's a dope video. The way it's going down, Shaq and Peter Guns. A lot of people don't understand Shaq probably, as far as a non-MC in terms of like an athlete, he has the best discography. He has some dope albums, you know what I'm saying? Like real talk and dope features and dope beats. I mean, it really will surprise you, anyone who hasn't heard Can You Stop the Rain or something like that? That album, go put that on. Come back and talk to me, man. It's been a lot of hip-hop albums from like MCs, like, that we respect. That's a dope album, man. But yeah, the way it's going down, number 8 against Think Good Thoughts This is your Drake. It's funny. I said Drake would never drop a boom bap album on tour the other day, and people are tripping out over that tweet. But this is Drake over boom bap. This is Think Good Thoughts is on one of Drake's earlier mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? It might be the comeback season. Somebody can fact check me on that. But it has Elzhi and Fonte. Everyone know that Drake is a big fan of Fonte and is a fan of Elzhi. He's done some work with Little Brother back then, even though he never met them. He met Ninth Wonder before. If you saw the Wonder Years, you saw Drake doing a pretty long, kind of little interview on there talking about wanting to work with Ninth. And they were getting together and put some ideas together for songs, I think, for Take Care, and some stuff fell apart. I think it might have been some industry politics, and it never worked out. But Drake had full intentions of working with Ninth Wonder. But right here, Think Good Thoughts with Anita Baker sample, and you know how hard it is, man, with Anita Baker. But anyway, a great song. It's going to edge out the way it's going down by Peter Guns and Shaq. It's just going to edge there, even though QUIK did a great job on the beat. Hey, let's go back to some R&B. One Wish by Deborah Cox, man. Look, great song. DJ QUIK killed this song, man. Yeah, this is a remake. Put this joint on and take a listen to that, man. One Wish by Deborah Cox. Round 9. That's going up against Good Woman Down, Mary J. Blige. I think this is the album. Mary J. won the Grammy for this album, if I'm not mistaken. I believe this is the one Ninth got his first Grammy on. Well, not first, but I think this is the one right here. Very good song. Good Woman Down is a great song. You know what I'm saying? I think it edges out One Wish barely. I think Deborah Cox actually sounded better on the song, but I think this is about production too. I would say that Ninth production was a little bit better on that. So I have it 5-4 DJ QUIK. Round 10. Remember Tracy Spencer? For you guys, anyone, late 30s, early 40s or whatever, there was a singer in the 90s named Tracy Spencer. Look up, man. She had a couple of really big hits. Tracy Spencer's song, The Rain. This is a dope song. The Rain is a dope song. Round number 10 against Girl, Destiny Child. I actually think The Rain is a better song. I think the production is better. Girl is a good song. Of course, it's Destiny Child, so it's going to seem more polarizing. You know what I'm saying? It's going to appear more polarizing in this verses. But The Rain is a better song. It just, for me. 11, Hand in Hand, featuring El DeBarge and Second to None. Man, this is one of them times El DeBarge popped up again, man, and he was killing it, man. He looked good in the video, like he was back on his grind. It's a dope song, DJ QUIK, Second to None, and El DeBarge. You know what I'm saying? But that's going up against Beautiful Love, featuring Jill Scott and BJ the Chicago Kid. It's the final track on, I want to say, Jill Scott's last album. Jill Scott loves North Carolina hip-hop. She's a big fan of the Foreign Exchange with Fonte and Nicolay. I remember one time we was at 95 Live party. Ninth used to do a party here in Raleigh, North Carolina called 95 Live, and Jill Scott came one year on his birthday and sing him happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of 95 Live, one time we had DJ Premier versus Pete Rock here. It was real dope. And a bunch of other people have been to 95 Live in Raleigh back when Ninth was doing it here in North Carolina. But I digress. I'm going to have to, let's see. Okay, we're at round 12 now because, like I said, Beautiful Love, I'm going to get that edge to Jill Scott and BJ the Chicago Kid. So that'll be 9th. 12, Straight Playing, another Peter Guns and Shaq joint with DJ QUIK. They did a lot of work together, you know what I'm saying? Because everyone know, I believe that Shaq is Peter Guns' son, Corey Guns' godfather, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody can fact check that. So they did a lot of work, and Shaq had a really good relationship with DJ QUIK during this time as well. You know what I'm saying? So So Many Ways is dope. You know what I'm saying? So Many Ways is dope. Number 13 going up against, 12, I'm sorry, going up against I See Now. I See Now was on an old Consequence mixtape with Little Brother and Kanye. And I want to say Well, during the song, Kanye was talking about y'all been in North Carolina a few days, my nigga, where the girls at, whatever. And so I think they record. I don't know if they recorded it down here. They told me that, but I think I see now it's gonna get the edge. It's a very dope song. It's underground track, man. With some people don't know that Kanye has rapped over a 9th Wonder beat. You know what I'm saying? So this is Kanye during a college dropout time period. So Kanye and Little Brother and Consequence on this song. Some people don't know that for a couple of shows, Little Brother and Kanye West is on tour together. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of goes back to them. Kanye respected Jay Dilla and 9th. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, he respected Fonte, and he said in so many words before that he's gotten some inspiration from Fonte before as well. Same thing that Drake has said about Fonte. So there are some connections here. You know what I'm saying? So let me see. Excuse me if my numbering was off a little bit. So let's see here. 12. I see now 13. Did I say so many ways? Because there's straight playing is Shaq and Peter Guns, and in so many ways is Peter Guns and Second to None. So many ways, and that's gonna go against Capone Suite. So Capone Suite is the joint with Rick Ross song. And it was on that soundtrack. Excuse me. What's the name of that movie? It was some movie, and it escapes me right now. But nevertheless, this is what I was waiting to hear. I was waiting to hear 9th Wonder do a song with Rick Ross, because Rick Ross, people know, you could argue that Rick Ross has, if not the best ear for beats in hip hop, top 3 to top 5 best ear for beats in hip hop history to me. I mean, it's true. His production is always stellar. Always. So I was kind of wondering how 9th, who is a North Carolina guy like myself, would do with working with Rick Ross, and it came out flawless. If you've never heard it, go to YouTube and listen to Capone Suite, Rick Ross, and it's probably one of my favorite Rick Ross songs of the second half of his career. You know what I'm saying? So 9th is going to win this round because, I mean, that Capone Suite is sick, man. You know what I'm saying? I think it has a Barry White sample to it. I believe it's a Barry White sample to it. You know what I'm saying? But I can't remember the movie, the soundtrack it's on right now. It escapes me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Now, round 14, Don't Tell, Snoop Dogg track featuring Mossberg, Nate Dogg, and Warren G. I really like this song, man. This is a very, very dope song. But it's going up against Only New with Tyler Woods and Styles P. I'm going to go with Only New with Tyler Woods and Styles P. I just think the beat, this is one of my favorite 9th Wonder beats of the first half of his career. You know what I'm saying? I think it's one of his best beats during his first run. You know what I'm saying? Like, personally, that's my opinion. So I think I'm going to get up on the edge. Now, what I have right now is I have it 8-6 is what it's looking like for 9th. Let's see here. Well, we have Born and Raised in Compton versus which, I mean, again, Born and Raised in Compton is the set it off track of DJ QUIK career, a hard banger, West Coast banger, hip hop banger. You know what I'm saying? Going up against 215 with Black Thought. Now look, lyrically, Black Thought just destroys 215. It's a great song off Black Thought and 9th's EP. Black Thought did finally do what a lot of people had waited for, even though he was always the lead MC for the Roots. He did several solo albums, you know what I'm saying, and solo EPs and things like that, and projects. And this is one of them. And 215 is an amazing song, amazing lyricism, flow, everything. But I mean, let's be serious. It's not better than Born and Raised in Compton. You know what I'm saying? It's not better than that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that takes much more to discuss in that arena. Now, round 16, Talib Kweli track Put It in the Air on Quality album. And we'll talk about Talib Kweli in an upcoming episode. This is one of my joints on the album. I believe it's one of the singles on the album as well. Put It in the Air is a very good song, man. This round 16 against Cleo, the track on Rhapsody's album. Cleo has that Phil Collins sample. That's the one that kind of went viral when Puffy was playing it and was just saying, like, I haven't been excited in a long time, but this Rhapsody got me excited. You know what I'm saying? And it's on Rhapsody's last album. If you're a fan of Rhapsody, she recently said on Twitter that she's in album mode, working on her next album right now. Cleo is a great song. You know what I'm saying? And that's the one that I like probably the most on her last album. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, great song. I think it edges out Put It in the Air a little bit. Track 17, Tupac, Loyal to the Game, the DJ QUIK remix with Big Psych and DJ QUIK. That joint is hard. It's going to go up against Rather Be With You with Wale, Currency, and J. Cole. And Rather Be With You, they're actually talking about the female vagina, basically, but they're talking about the girl making it hard to get the, it's just kind of funny, man. Dope song. I think it was on Wale's Back to the Feature, you know what I'm saying? But I'll give that Tupac Loyal to the Game the edge on that one. All right, now we're at number 18. Look, Above the Real soundtrack is one of my favorite hip-hop soundtracks. I've said that before on Twitter. I love the show soundtrack. I love Rhyme and Reason soundtrack. I love Men Society soundtrack and Juice soundtrack are all pretty dope. Boys and Men, not Boys and Men, Boys in the Hood soundtrack is pretty good. But on that West Coast, on that West Side, Above the Rim soundtrack is stellar. You know what I'm saying? And one of my favorite songs on Above the Rim soundtrack is the joint by Second to None, produced by DJ QUIK, called Didn't Mean to Turn You On. And that is just a dope song, man. And I have it going up against Be With You with David Bell and Ludacris. I like the joint. That's one of the singles off Death of a Pop Star with David Bell and Ninth Wonder. I really like that song. You know what I'm saying? But I give the edge to DJ QUIK, Second to None with Didn't Mean to Turn You On. You know what I'm saying? Number 19, Quarterbacking, is E40 featuring the Clips, DJ QUIK remix. That's going to go up against Buckshot song No Future. Ooh, this is very, very tough right here, man. This is very tough. E40 in the Clips, Quarterbacking, DJ QUIK version remix versus No Future. Ninth and Buckshot have several albums, and I think this album was The Solution. This might have been on The Solution, it might have been on The Formula. I can't remember. I'm sorry. But nevertheless, it's probably one of my favorite songs by Buckshot and Ninth out of their catalog they did together. But I'm going to give it number 19 to DJ QUIK, produced E40, Clips, Quarterbacking. Now we're down to the final round, y'all. And I have DJ QUIK, Ice Cube featuring Snoop Dogg and Exhibit live from LA. And that's dope, ain't it? Check that one out. I like the song. I thought QUIK did a great job on it. That's going to go up against We Got Now, the final track on the Minstrel Show featuring, and the Minstrel Show is Little Brother's album, featuring Sean Don. I've often said that We Got Now is one of my favorite Ninth Wonder beats. It's the perfect song to conclude an album. It sounds epic to me. It makes me feel like, when I listen to Only Built for Cuban Links and North Star come on, that sounds like the ending of an album. That's how an album's supposed to end. You know what I'm saying? We Got Now, that beat bangs, the song bangs. It's the perfect way to end the album. And I think the beat is just better than the beat for Live from LA featuring Ice Cube, Snoop, and Exhibit. So let's see what I have here. I have 10 apiece, man. Ain't that funny? I have 10 songs apiece. Ninth versus DJ QUIK. Now, I'm from the East Coast. Okay? I'm from North Carolina. But I'm not biased. When I look at the legacies of DJ QUIK and Ninth Wonder, what can you say? They both have a legendary mark in hip hop now. You know what I'm saying? So DJ QUIK, like I said earlier, is looked at as almost equal to Dr. Dre in a sense. I'm going to update that 5-year-old producers list soon. I know some people don't like lists. I don't mind lists. It's just for fun and conversation. You know what I'm saying? So I said, the one I put up was 5 years old. Now, when I do the new one, I will tell you that Ninth Wonder will be between 15 and 25 on there. I looked back at his discography last night. I looked back at DJ QUIK's. DJ QUIK's already number 11 on my list. He could go up a little bit more. It's not going to go down. QUIK could move anywhere between 9 and 11 for me. Ninth Wonder for me would be between 15 and 25. And now I know some, and like I said, I did 10 apiece. I do think that DJ QUIK is a little more legendary. But if you're on the East Coast, you might prefer Ninth Wonder more. If you're on the West Coast, I'm sure you prefer DJ QUIK more. That's just the way it is. And because DJ QUIK is an MC also, and a dope MC, you know what I'm saying, and musician. So, I talked about a few other things down here as well. You can see in the notes, QUIK's grooves versus Ninth instrumentals. QUIK did a quick groove on all of his albums, and I think even he has one on one of Game albums. He just does all these quick grooves. They're really jazzy, very, very dope. And you can kind of compare them to some of Ninth Wonder instrumentals. He has some instrumental albums the same way Pete Rock had instrumental albums and Jay Dilla. And I think that's mostly an East Coast thing to a degree. I think more East Coast producers have instrumental albums. You know what I'm saying? I don't know too many West Coast producers have a lot of. I don't know if Daz has an instrumental album or Battle Cat has an instrumental album or Mailman or E Swift and I don't know that instrumentals albums that they released before. Maybe they do. If you guys know that, then by all means, please let me know. You know what I'm saying? But I know QUIK's grooves are amazing. I got information about albums down here. We know Knife did albums with a lot of work with Boot Camp Click and you know what I'm saying, and the Justice League down here doing that Little Brother run. And of course with Murs, I can't forget about Murs. He had a dope song with Murs called The Rain. I like that joint, you know what I'm saying? And Animal, I think it's called Animal with Fonte, back on Murs 316 if I'm not mistaken. And DJ QUIK has an album with Corrupt. I like some of the other joints. DJ QUIK had this song with Rampart with Exhibit. He produced for Exhibit. They just both, when I say extensive catalogs, it is what it is. Again, like I said, I try my best not to be biased. It's all about my ears. So these are the songs I love, and I didn't know how I was going to end up when I compared them, but I did end up with 10 tracks apiece. Now, that shows I'm not biased because the people that really know me, they already know that I grew up with Knife One, and I know him very, very well and all that stuff like that, but that doesn't matter. I'm not biased. Again, he wasn't even on my greatest producers list that I had last time, even though, like I said, when I updated, I would have him between 15 and 25. Didn't even have him there. And this is somebody, again, who I said, I know he's in my phone. He's been in my house. Doesn't matter. I'm not biased. You know what I'm saying? I do think DJ QUIK still ranks above Ninth a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But they both, like I said, have done their job. You know what I'm saying? Looking forward to more music from both of these guys. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this show. I'm going to do a few more joints with some producers, some interesting matchups I've thought about recently. And we'll kind of see, how that goes. Excuse me, I've been riding bikes all day, so I'm thirsty. I got to hydrate my people, so just pardon me. So, what's the best fully produced DJ QUIK album in his discography for you? Which album do you feel like is the best production that QUIK has done? Is it one of his solo albums, or is it one of his joints with Second to None, or whatever? What's your favorite DJ QUIK beat, or your top 5 DJ QUIK beats? What's your favorite Ninth Wonder beat, or top 5 Ninth Wonder beats? What's your favorite album fully produced by Ninth? QUIK, I'm up in the air. I don't know which album that's my favorite of his. I don't need to go back again in totality and listen to some more of his albums, because I really like most of his albums and they're so musical. But I don't know which one I like the best music-wise. The rhythmalism, I'm not sure. On Ninth side, my favorite is The Listening, Little Brother's debut album. Now, the Minstrel Show is more crispy in terms of it's engineered better, bigger budget. I mean, they made The Listening like in the damn dorm room in an apartment or something like that. So, I mean, yes, it's going to sound real grungy. It's almost like Method Man to Cow album. I mean, it's not clean, you know what I'm saying? But it's boom bap, East Coast hip hop, you know what I'm saying? But I would probably say that's my favorite one, even though the Minstrel Show is probably the best one. Favorite ninth one to beat, is it on this list right here? Man, my favorite one might be We Got Now on the Minstrel Show. That might be my favorite ninth one to beat. Favorite DJ QUIK beat, Hearts of Man with Tupac, you know what I'm saying, and Dope Boys off LAX. I mean, he just straight up murdered those two songs. I don't know if Knife got a beat better than either one of those, though, to be honest. I don't know if Knife has a beat better than Hearts of Man or a beat better than Dope Boys. I don't know. Them joints are gangster. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not sure. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, man, had a good time, man. Episode 23 is done. Have a happy Father's Day, Juneteenth weekend. God bless. One love. Peace.